from the rafters, we'd be like, hey, that was freaking awesome. Good job, new guy. And they'd be like, because why would I want to like crush somebody who's going to be on my team? I want him strapping on his gear, knowing he's one of the most violent and capable men in the world, and we're going to go do the Lord's work together.
Yeah.
Well, and so it's about building up that confidence in those guys. And I didn't mean that in a bad way, like it might be an East Coast culture thing, but like the teams I grew up in, like, yes, if you made a mistake, you knew about it. But when I would do things well, I had guys that would be like, hey, bro, that was freaking awesome. Yeah. Good job.
Even when you were training, right? Weren't you for a little while there just crushing new guys until you had a reason why and a mindset shift?
There's both for sure. One, I was playing that bad instructor role, which you need that hammer. Yeah. But then initially I didn't have the right mindset behind it. And Jocko pulled me aside because I was just like, just railing into these guys.
Yeah.
It was Jocko pulled me aside. Yeah. And he's like, hey, I have a question about the flow. I was like, all right, cool. I go over there. And it's just him and I, which this is good leadership. He didn't do it in front of the group. And he goes, hey, how many times did I ever scream at you? And I was just like, okay. Noted. He goes, it was something along these lines. He goes, I know your intent. I know it's because you care. And I know you're good at this stuff, and you want these guys to be good. And we had just come back from Ramadi, and these guys are getting ready to head over to Slaughter City. You know what I mean? Like, we knew.
Wild West, man.
And, and he goes, but these are your teammates. Mm-hmm. These are your brothers. And so we talked about a lot more. And I was like, sorry, sir. He's like, bro, I know your heart. And I went out and I apologized to the guys, and I just told them, I'm like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been screaming at you. I really care. I actually got like literally tears in my eyes, and I was like, I care about you guys. I love you. I wish I was going over there with you, and I can't. Like, I'm just trying to make you guys as good as you guys can be based off what we know. And every single one of them were like, bro, we're good, and like gave me hugs and everything.
Yeah.
But it's because I had a good leader pull me aside and be like, hey man, like that's not how we teach guys. We don't scream, we don't yell at them. Mm-hmm. You can still be the hammer, but there's a right way to do it. And it's about building relationships. Would you agree? When you were teaching your guys how to teach, the main focus was building relationships to empower these guys to do their job.
Exactly. And I think the key part and like the best part I liked about what you said and Jocko's approach to you, and I think the biggest lesson I ever learned in leadership is the best way to open anything up is to ask why.